one reason why in India, arbitration and mediation is not as popular or as widespread as in the Western countries is perhaps the lack of institutional culture in India. Most arbitrations tend to be ad hoc, therefore there is less control, time taken is too high, and the cost also sometimes crosses the people's budget and what they legitimately expected the cost to be. So one way could be if we can have a system similar to YPO, which is WIPO, which is very popular in Europe, or any such institution, and even promote institutional arbitration, maybe separately, specially designed for the intellectual property sector. Similarly, you have disputes regarding domain name squatting, for which you have international treaties and an international regime also. Many people they just book a domain name which they know will belong to a big MNC or to a reputed person, and then they try to blackmail or encash this value, which of course is not fair. But the courts in India can take a long time, and especially in this COVID-like situation, it's all the more urgency that we have an institutional arbitration. But then how do we do it? Sitting across this platform, we of course cannot do it. We can only request the government and the ministry to set up more institutions, which actually they have. Most high courts in India today, they have set up the arbitration and mediation cell, and most of them are doing very well. The Delhi Arbitration and Mediation Center is doing very well. The fees is regulated, the time limit is regulated, and even the arbitrators are well selected. The same can be said for other high courts like Chandigarh, Chennai, Karnataka, and Bombay, and most of the high courts where they are doing a good job. So another way could be that for everybody who's interested and everybody who has some right in intellectual property, they can frame a suitable clause referring the disputes to the arbitration or one such arbitration center set up by one of the high courts so that he can be rest assured his claim can be disposed of expeditiously, also by experts, and also in a time effective manner. Otherwise, some gray area will remain. And yes, I mentioned the caveat and the rider that for interim applications, interim injunctions, which is very important in trademark and patent violation, the jurisdiction of the High Court will always remain because that is provided in the Act itself. And of course, when you're treating of an international trademark or some violation involving cross-border application, then yes, you may be able to invoke the jurisdictions of the foreign institutional arbitration centers, but they can be very expensive for people who are based in India.